Enclosure, enclosure, enclosure all the way. Oh, what fun it is to die in an adventure game. Hello everyone, welcome to what will probably be the last video of Enclosure. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the game. So, of course, last time what I did is I went through the grate here. And once you do this, you have to pretty quickly move to the side. The trick here is, I mean, there's no fancy trick. You just have to hide here so that Owen doesn't see you. And those two walk by. Yes, Owen Carter is pointing a gun at William Mayfield. What could be going on there? Oh, and that's, I think that's supposed to be thunder. I think I was saying in the last video, let me go ahead and save here quickly because this next section is kind of difficult. Where are those two going off to? I think I was saying at the end of the previous video, thunderstorms like this don't really happen very much in cold conditions. I mean, there's definitely a lot of lightning and thunder, and I'm pretty sure those sound effects are supposed to be the PC speaker approximation of thunder of some kind. But, I don't know. Anyway, can I fall off this, this roof? Yes, I can. Owen suddenly appeared to the left when I fell off. Ouch! Man, that sure was a nice dive, Mike. You'll surely get a lot of points for that. Too bad you won't be there to collect the award. Why did Owen appear and then he suddenly squatted when when the game determined that I died? Oh, apparently the game didn't save the full length of what I typed in. All right, whatever. Anyway, so what we do is we go off to the left here, and now... Careful, Mike. Owen Carter seems on guard. Try to get past Owen without him seeing you. Yeah. So the trick is, see that? Owen looks behind him. So he's looking at something in front of him. It's probably William, whom he's still pointing a gun at. But he does also regularly turn his head around to look back at us. So what we have to do is very quickly get into... First of all, we have to get into that nook there because it's in an enclosure. Enclosure. It's an enclosure where he won't see us. So you very quickly have to kind of go in there and... Okay, we actually managed it. Can't believe I did that. How should I... Oh, this is a placement puzzle. I don't know. It's kind of... It's partly a puzzle and partly trial and error and partly just timing and everything. So what you have to do... I think that this satellite dish also blocks... When it's to the side like that, I think we can actually stand behind it without Owen seeing us because, you know, he's over there. So when it's like this, I think it hides us when we're standing in this area here. Not when it's like that, of course, and not when it's facing us like... Well, not like that, but you know, like that. When it's like that, I don't think it shields us. But I think when it's like that, I think it protects us. So we have to get down to here so that we can get the jump on Owen. So we have to come in front of this red pillar here, which is pretty tough to do. I will probably die a few times trying to do this. I want to wait until... Okay, there we go. So now that satellite dish is protecting us, I think. Oh, I can't believe I did that on the first try. Usually it takes a few... I practiced before making this video, and it took several tries. I died several times while trying to do that, so I guess practice paid off in this case. All right, so now I think we just have to walk out here. There we go. All looks safe, Owen Carter mumbles. I better move on. Yep, and now we just follow him. So Sarah's on the ground, and... William's got his hands up in the air. That's that pink and white thing above his head, I think. And Owen's still pointing a gun at William. You'll never get away with this, Carter, William Mayfield says. Shut up, Mayfield. I got the gun, so I'm in charge here, Owen Carter replies. Come on, wake up the girl. I want her to be awake, Owen Carter demands. And here comes Mike. Who goes there? Owen Carter asks. Oh, it's you, Goodman. I wondered where you were. Surrender, Owen. You got nowhere to go. I like how Mike was sneaking up behind him and could have probably gotten the jump on him, but instead decided to put up his hands like a well-behaved fellow. I don't intend to, Owen Carter says. Whoa. Whoa. That got awkward for a moment. Ah! Okay, this is us talking. I don't know what Owen Carter was up to, but I do know that this fake Eskimo ghost is going down. Let's get him, William. I'm sorry to disappoint you, Mike. William, what's with the gun? Why? You see, Mike, Owen Carter wasn't threatening to kill me, but was preventing me from killing your lovely girlfriend, Sarah, William Mayfield says with an evil grin on his face. Okay, there's lots of exposition here right at the end. The game really explains things in kind of a very traditional sort of suddenly revealing the whole plot kind of way. And it's a little bit cringeworthy because it is a bit, well, it's just a bit awkward. So, I'm just saying that so you'll be ready for it. Owen Carter isn't a killer, but a cop. Undercover, that is. I should have known, but alas. But I don't understand. Who's the Eskimo spirit, then? Hi, Goodman. Surprised? Bates? William? What? You know, Mikey, when you grew up in such a wealthy environment as I did, you tend to get bored. Everything you want, you get. That may sound great at first, but it gets quite frustrating. It takes out your will to achieve. This is that Twilight Zone episode, A Nice Place to Visit, all over again. But I was clever enough to see through all that and was starting to set goals. I took up sports and all kinds of master classes. I felt alive again. But very soon all that became boring as well. Luckily, all that changed when my father took me on an expedition to Greenland. You were here? At the former expedition, I mean? That's right. I was 18 at that time when my father taught me the ultimate way to fight boredom. Ha ha ha. Your father, too. That's right, Mikey. My father had come up with a wonderful kind of game. Invite a number of people you don't know, promise them wealth, and when they take the bait, you hunt them down like animals. Ha ha ha. That's horrible. You're a monster, Mayfield. Wait a minute, Goodman. Don't give me all the credit. Frank here did an excellent job as well. And excellent is spelled with a C in the third position. Yes, that's true. When William asked me as his best friend to join him in this game, I just couldn't resist. Ha ha ha. What the hell was that? That was the generator. It's getting unstable. Time to go, William. What was that? Sarah asks, still a bit dizzy. Sarah, thank God you're all right. Well, enjoy it while you can, Miss Parker. Those few last minutes here on Mother Earth. Ha 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 ha. Shut up, you bastard. If you even so much as touch her, you shout in anger. Well, I won't touch her, but my little friends the bullets here will, and so they will touch you, Goodman. Yes, this is a pretty awesome line. My little friends the bullets here will. That was certainly that's certainly AAA writing there. That's something that they had to hire a Pulitzer Prize winning writer just to get that line into the game, I'm sure. William, we've got to go. I see. Get the chopper ready, Frank. I'll take care of these two here. And to think that Lisa was in love with him. You, Goodman, get over there so I can keep an eye on you both. And don't try anything funny, you hear? Frank better hurry up. What's that coming out of this pipe here? Uh-oh. Oh, dear. This looks like an opportune time to save because because William fell down. So, what do we want to do here? Let's take a look at William. He's fallen down. He's fallen and he can't get up. He's somewhat dizzy, so this is your chance, Mike. Kick William in testicles. Yes, I do. Thanks for asking. Do you? All right, can we just kick William? You don't want to get near his gun. Kick him while avoiding gun. Get the gun. Well, yeah, I know he's holding it, but since he's fallen down, maybe you can snatch it from him. Okay. Can you look at Sarah? Sarah's shaken by the explosions, but not hurt. She only looks dazed. Can we walk over here? I told you to stay put, Goodman. Now you'll pay. Okay. Be more careful next time, Mike. William Mayfield means business. All right. I guess I should have expected that would happen. What's happening with this pipe here? Because of the explosions, one of the ventilation pipes is blowing small clouds of smoke. The pipe itself looks a bit rusty. Can we get the pipe? You're on the right track, but not completely there yet. Can we break the pipe? With what? Guess the most likely candidate is probably that crowbar again. Break the pipe with the crowbar? All right, that was the last point of the game. With an elegant swing, you managed to break the pipe that's letting a lot more smoke out. It's very hard to see anything anymore. I'm not an expert on such matters, but I'd think that if there's smoke coming out of a pipe like that, breaking the pipe isn't going to cause a whole lot more smoke to come out, unless the pipe is somehow blocked at the end. But if the pipe is unobstructed, then breaking off that last little tip of it is not going to somehow cause a whole lot of smoke to start pouring out. Oh boy, that is quite a lot of smoke. Why is it only coming here onto the roof and not blowing out onto the rest of the area? Hey, Goodman, what have you done? I can't see a thing. Blam! William Mayfield fires his gun into the air. Stay where you are, you two. William, what's happened? I heard a shot, Frank Bates asks, but William Mayfield doesn't seem to notice him. Damn it, Goodman, you did this on purpose. Well, yeah. Do you think I just accidentally hit the pipe with the crowbar? Oh, sorry, I just accidentally pulled this crowbar out of my pocket and whacked the pipe with it. That was an accident, you know. William Mayfield is in a rage and starts shooting at shooting at random. Blam! 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 Suddenly a scream is heard. Ah! Frank! Frank, was that you? Frank, talk to me. William, you shot me, you moron. Are you okay? How bad is it? Oh, I'm bleeding heavily, William. I'm gonna die. No, Frank, no. This was unexpected. And now it's us too, Mayfield. What? Where are you, Goodman? Because of the shaking, William Mayfield loses his aim, and you deliver a fierce blow on what you believe could be his chin. Ouch! Frank, help me, quick! But Frank Bates doesn't respond, maybe because he's dead. I think your partner in crime is dead, William. You took one life too many. Give me one good reason not to push you down, Mayfield. It's sort of an inopportune time for the music to be playing. I mean, the music doesn't really fit. I mean, it's kind of supposed to be scary music, but this isn't really a scary sequence. This is more like an action sequence. I'm not sure the music was really, anyway. Ah, Goodman, I liked you the minute I spotted you in that bar, William Mayfield says, wiping away the blood around his mouth. You looked all law-abiding, all honest and trustworthy. In one word, weak. Ha ha ha. Do you want to feel how weak I really am, Mayfield? Oh, Goodman, give it up. Mary's going to explode any minute now. You'll never make it to the helicopter in time. Oh, we'll get away in time, Mayfield. At least we're gonna try. And you're coming with us. You're going to jail. Is that Mike or is that William saying no? I don't know. No, it's either no or no. Oh, that was okay. That was William. I guess it would make sense that that was William. Mayfield, no. Boy, this game is really.
Look, Mike, it's Owen.
Sarah shouts, trying not to drown in the loud helicopter noise. Um, I'm going to assume that means she's trying not to get drowned out, like she's trying not to let her voice get drowned out by the sound of the helicopter. But the way that it's written is it's a little bit not quite idiomatic, is it? All right. Quick, get in. Mary's gonna blow any second now. Owen Carter shouts from the helicopter. Quickly, you and Sarah board the helicopter. Boom. Kaboom! Yada-da-da-da-da-da! Kaboom!
Phew, that was close.
It sure was. But how did you survive that fall, Owen? I was very lucky, Mike. There was a big pile of snow on that side of the wall. It practically saved my life. I don't know if practically is quite the right word here. I mean, if you would have died without the pile of snow, then didn't practically save your life. It did save your life.
Hey, what's this? Hey, sweetie, how did you get in here?
Well, who are you talking to, Sarah?
I think...
Oh, sorry, this is Owen. I think Sarah's talking to Snowflake the cat. I found him sleeping in the helicopter when I got in.
Mikey,
Yes, sweetheart.
let's go home.
Okay, darling. Home it is, Owen Carter says, and while the sun is rising, the 4 lone survivors of Mary fly homewards. The end. So yes, Snowflake survived, and 3 humans. Oh yeah, this music is awesome. Oh yeah, thanks HWM. Wow, that was pretty awesome. That was great music. All right, so we got the maximum score of 222 points. And yeah, well done. You found all the points needed for the extras as promised in the Did You Know section. I don't know if I even read the Did You Know section, but yeah, if we didn't get all the points in the game, then that would be it. The game would end here. But since we did get all the points, we can get a little bit of extra. So let's go ahead and see these extra scenes. Here we go. The following is mainly off-stage footage, funny goofs, and deleted scenes. And of course it really isn't, since this wasn't actually filmed with actors in any way, but these are the game writers' attempts at making outtakes and deleted scenes montage. Have fun. Scene 23, the first morning. You show Sarah your affection. Guys, what if we actually put Sarah in the shower? There's nothing but steam in here, you know.
Mike, can't you do one scene without me?
If it was my script, every scene would be with you, beautiful. Kiss. Cut. Scene 156. Owen takes off in chopper. Take 1. Was that it? That did not look like Owen taking off in the chopper. That looked like Owen in the chopper, not taking off in the chopper. Maybe that's why it was take one. Scene 101, Lee's funeral, take one. And thus we lay his body and soul in the hands of the Lord, so that Dr. Chin Sung Lee may rest in peace. Amen. Does anyone want to say anything?
Yes, these suits are damn hot.
Cut! Lee's funeral, take two. Same message as before. Dr. Chin Sang Lee. Chang Sung Lee. Damn. Cut. Take three. And thus, blah, blah, blah. Chin Sing Lee. Ching Ling? Ben Green asks. This is like that. Oh boy, it's the Asians in the library video. Damn, can we do that again? Cut. Lee's funeral, take four. And thus, Dr. Chang Si-ling. Chin. Never mind. Cut. Lee's funeral, take 26. Chin Sing Ling. Chi Si-ling. Chin Sing Lee. Take 43. Chi Chi Ling. Ching Ling Lee. Take 167. Okay, this is just... This is taking a joke that was not that funny to begin with and stretching it beyond the point where it's not even... I mean, it was already not funny anymore a while ago, and they're really... well, anyway. And thus we lay the body of... Oh, I think he actually got the name right this time. Chin Sung Lee. Amen. Does anyone want to say anything?
Oh, damn, sorry, people. I didn't think he'd get it right this time.
Cut! Owen takes off in chopper, take two. Okay, I think I'm seeing a theme there. All right, scene 113, cliffhanger. Okay, Hank, I think it would be better if you left out the boat.
You can't be serious. I've spent hours making this boat. It's my life's work.
You spent hours on your life's work? What are you going to do with the rest of your life?
I'm sorry, it just isn't working. Damn.
Scene 32, scooter accident. Okay, Dr. Bates. How long will it take you to fix the scooters, Bates? Well, I think it'll be a while, Goodman, since I've got no clue to what I'm doing here. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Cut! Alright. Owen takes off in chopper, take three. Let me guess, he doesn't actually take off in the chopper. This looks like a good example of Owen not taking off in the helicopter. Scene 158, the final battle. Give me one good reason not to push you down, Mayfield. Mike, I am your father. Oh, I can't work with this guy. Oh, he's killing me. Cut. Owen takes off in the chopper, take four. Let me guess, he doesn't actually take off in the chopper. Could someone tell me how you start this thing? The end. For real this time. Thanks for playing Enclosure. Oh, and that was really it. The game actually just quit to the desktop. That was that. That was Enclosure. Okay, well. I wasn't sure if I'd get it done that quickly, but I guess those supposed outtakes and deleted scenes at the end didn't really last that long after all, so... That's it. This has been Enclosure, ladies and gentlemen. I guess I don't really have a lot to say at this point. I mean, there are a lot of things that could be said. There are quite a lot of plot holes and things that aren't really explained about the game. Like, I'm assuming the point of the game is that there was no actual haunting of the station after all, and all the things that were happening were just sort of tricks put on by William and Frank. But if that's the case, then where did all that oil come from? I mean, if they never found oil on the in the area, then how did they manage to get all that oil into the into the station? I mean, that's just kind of, I don't know. I don't quite get it. Doesn't quite make sense to me. I mean, all the oil and the and the way that Eskimo started popping up. Like when I was in the bathroom in the previous video, the fake Eskimo actually popped up behind me, and I didn't even notice it when I was playing the game. Thanks to a eagle-eyed viewer for pointing it out. I didn't notice it until somebody pointed it out in a comment that he actually popped up behind me. How was that possible if there wasn't actually any haunting of Station Mary? And I don't know. I think that this is not really the kind of... If you like your stories to not have plot holes, then you probably shouldn't think about this one too much, because I don't think the plot holds up very much under any kind of scrutiny. But I mean, it is like your typical horror movie. You know, horror movies always have plots and sequences of events that are pretty well implausible and pretty much beyond what could ever realistically happen in real life, because that's kind of the point. I mean, they're horror movies. They're cheesy, sort of silly movies about unreal things or surreal things. So it's probably best not to think about it too much. I know that some of you folks will probably want to pick it apart and say, why did this happen? Why did that happen? Or why didn't this or that happen? But well, if you want to do that, of course, you're welcome to do so. But I don't have a lot more to say about this game. I think the game pretty much, it is what it is. It's a fun little game. I have to say, I'm pretty impressed with what they did with, you know, a little bit of spare time and the will to make something with Sierra's AGI engine. And I think they made a pretty decent little game out of it. It's not an excellent game. It's certainly not the greatest adventure game I've ever played. I mean, the story's not, it's not War and Peace, and the graphics were certainly fairly, and most of the graphics were pretty uniform. But it is what it is. It's a fun little game. I enjoyed it. I had fun playing it. I like these adventure games, and I hope that you folks enjoyed watching as well. I apologize if the ending is... I actually feel now, looking back, and I feel like the ending might be a little bit disappointing, because, you know, I mean, it's a fan game. It's a small little fan game, so you get what you expect, but you might have been expecting a little bit more than that, because there are a lot of things. There are a lot of threads that I think the game sort of leaves untied. But again, it is what it is. So I guess I'll just leave that here. Like I said, I don't really have too much more to say about the game than what we've already seen and what I've already said. So I guess I'll leave it at that. Thank you for watching, everyone. Thank you for coming with me along this journey into the Enclosure. I hope that you folks have enjoyed, and yes, perhaps there will be future videos in which we experience more games of adventures. Until then, folks, ta-ta for now. Take care of yourselves, and be healthy and well, and eat your vegetables and your fruits and vegetables and healthy stuff like that. And don't forget to exercise regularly for at least half an hour a day, even if it's just like a brisk walk. And yeah. Have a good rest of your day that you are experiencing now. All right? I hope that we can all manage that. All right, everyone. Bye-bye for now. Hello, everyone. Okay, very quickly, just because the game did mention that "Did you know" section at the end there, and I thought, you know, I don't want to close out without capturing what's there. So if you look at the menus up here, and this is all pretty standard stuff, but there's this "Did you know" option here. Did I already look at the About section? Enclosure. If you find any bugs, have any suggestions, comments, or simply want to kiss up, contact us at that email address or visit our website at that address. All right. Help is, I think, pretty much just, yeah, pretty standard help. All right, but here's this "Did you know" stuff, and this is really just small little trivia facts about the game, which I just thought maybe I should throw them in, since maybe potentially some of them are interesting. So Did you know that Enclosure knows 12 different ways of dying? Find them all, but don't forget to save first. I don't know if I found all 12 different ways of dying. I probably found most of them, but I don't know if I found all of them. You know, there's no need to view the source code of this game. When you're stuck, don't worry. Help is on its way. Don't really know what that's referring to either, but you know, if you succeed in getting all the 222 points, you'll get something extra at the end of this game. Well, now you do. Yeah, that's the thing that it was referring to before. I don't think I captured that before in a video, so now we know, even though we already knew because we saw it. With every 50 points, a couple of new Did You Knows get unlocked. Yeah, the reason why I'm doing this here at the very end of the game is because there are any further Did You Knows after this one would be locked if we started from the beginning of the game, but now they're all unlocked. So, Enclosure was totally rewritten when the first story turned out to be filled with dead ends and copyright-protected likenesses. All characters except Mike were fully restyled. The first draft included an alien, but after an angry phone call by John Carpenter, it was hastily removed from the script. I think that that is probably a joke. I'm willing to guess that that did not actually happen. Owen Carter in the first draft was an old Caucasian male instead of a young black man, but I guess they changed that because they wanted the game to be more racially diverse. I'm actually kind of, I guess you could say, amused or find it a little unusual that at the end of the game, the two black characters both survive and one white character. So out of all the characters in the game, only one white guy and two black characters survived. Does that mean I can claim discrimination because I'm white and not enough white people were saved in this game? You know, and that Sarah wasn't your girlfriend, but the daughter of a much older William Mayfield. Yeah, they obviously reworked the plot of the game quite a bit. The scenes where Mike Goodman lands the helicopter were already developed before the script was rewritten. Mike Goodman originally was a helicopter pilot, but had to change profession. This explains why Frank Bates suddenly passes out and Mike has to land the chopper instead. Yeah, so the plot was obviously a little bit fragmented, and they did some cutting and reworking to make it sort of fit in the end. And I'm not sure that it really did quite fit in the end, but anyway. The game was scheduled to take place on the North Pole, but lacking Eskimos there was moved to Greenland. There's also no land at the North Pole. It's actually technically all ocean. There's no solid land at the North Pole. The station Mary is better known as Bloody Mary. Snowflake the cat is actually played by 3 highly trained cats. That is obviously not true since the game does not use live actors, but anyway. Enclosure got its original name after the game was completed. Its working title was Arctic Mission. Arctic Mission is not a bad title, I guess, but it could easily be confused with Arctic Adventure, which is that platformer game from a very early era of Apogee. You know that all the Did You Knows will be reset after you press return or escape. And yeah, there we go. And now the Did You Knows reset to back to the beginning again. So that's it. Those are the Did You Knows from Enclosure. Okay, now I think that I've covered everything that I want to cover. So once again, thanks for watching, everyone, and bye-bye.